What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today join me for another one of my Magic the Gathering videos, where today I'm doing something which I've never done before, and that is I've purchased a couple of Secret Lair Drop Series packs, and that is, of course, for the recently released SpongeBob SquarePants set. Well, I say recent, it probably would have been about a month ago or something like that by the time this video comes out. So yes, so the ones I've purchased specifically is Lands Under the Sea, so that's like the field zones, and Legends of Bikini Bottoms, which is like some of the main characters. The only one I didn't actually end up purchasing was the internet set. That's because with Magic the Gathering, I like the idea of original art, and with the with the internet cards, it felt like they were used. Well, the idea was they were using memes from the internet, but that technically takes footage from the TV show, and I like the idea of original art. That's why I didn't get that one. Also, if you notice, my voice isn't quite 100% while making this video. That's because I recently recovered from flu, but my voice is still not 100%. I said this during my Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster box in the last opening I did, but I am filming these back to back. So yeah, just wanted to make you aware of that. Right, so I've never opened one of these before, so let's see how this goes. Okay. So yeah, it's my first time purchasing Secret Lair series. So we're going to start with the lands. We're going to start with the land cards. Thank you for being part of the Secret Lair. Now, I will say, while I liked the idea of the main character cards, it was actually the land cards which really was the main one I was looking forward to. So yes. And yes, I did get them in Rainbow Rare. So first off, we have Plains. So we've got Jellyfish Fields with Gary on them. Yeah, Gary's going to be a recurring theme in these. Then we have the Bikini Bottom sign as Island. Nice. Then we have Rock Bottom as Swamp, which kind of makes sense if you think about it. Then we have Mount Bikini Bottom as the mountain. Then we have Kelp Forest as the forest. And then we have a command tower of SpongeBob Pineapple. Admittedly, that is one I didn't know about. I didn't remember about the command tower because I thought, oh, hang on, is that double-sided? Oh, no. Huh. What's the one that was double-sided? Because I could have sworn that the original thing I bought would have been the Krabby Patty. Huh. Okay. But yeah, these land cards are really nice to look at. Do I have a favorite of these? I mean, it's hard to go. For me, it's hard to go against. It's hard to go against Bikini Bottom because yeah, that looks really nice. But actually, for me, the one that stands out the most is actually Kelp Forest. That actually looks really nice. And of course, if you know the story from SpongeBob SquarePants, you'll know that has an interesting history. Kelp Forest with SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward getting lost. So yes, although Jellyfish Fields would be third, I think. But yeah, all of these do look really nice. Right, so now we are moving on to the Legends of Bikini Bottom set, Rainbow Foil Edition. Right, so let's get this open. Thank you for being part of the Secret Lair. Yep. Okay, so one of these cards is actually of decent value already, because I think it was a reprint of a commander, which was fairly decent value already. So first up, we have Plankton Tiny Tyrant. So this one is oh, it's even got his so that's the character name underneath Plankton. So this is a legendary artifact creature. So Toxic 1, Plankton can't block. I went to college. Yeah, I like the fact that it's got some of the character quotes. Then we have Mr. Krabs, Penny Pincher. So he is actually a version of Terex the Raging Isle. So his quote is, if your boys are wasting money, then you're wasting time. And that's just sick. So yes. Then we have Squidward. I will say, when I was growing up, Mr. Krabs probably would have been my favourite character, but in recent years, now that I'm older, I can sympathise more with Squidward, just because some of the stuff he has to put up with in his daily life, I can kind of relate to more. So this one is Squidward, Sarcastic Snob, and he is based on, oh geez, some type of scholar. Okay. So yes, I hate all of you. Well, I know where that's from. That's from, I think that's from the karate episode with Sandy and SpongeBob, right at the end, where like Mr. Krabs said, "I love money," and then he says, "I hate all of you." Then we have probably the biggest or probably the most talked about card in this set, and that is Gary the Snail, because this one is actually based off a card which was a decent value already. So this is actually probably the best card overall in the set, at least according to what I've heard. Yes, I do still need to learn Magic the Gathering. I do admit that. Hopefully, I will get around to doing that before the Spider-Man set comes out in September. So next up, we have Sandy Cheeks, Martial Astronaut. So this card is also known as Torski, Bearer of Secrets. Sandy hasn't got a quote on this one. So then we have Patrick Star, when he's trying to build, I think, is it build a house? So this one is Barktooth Warbeard. I don't get it. Then we have SpongeBob. Oh, there's a mystery card at the back. I generally don't remember what that is. So then we have SpongeBob SquarePants himself, Judan the Unifier. The Rainbow Rare looks quite nice on the rainbow. So this is a legendary wizard, human wizard. No quotes on this one. Also, you can put down in the comments, but I'm not quite sure what deems a commander card. This one has all the attributes, so that's going to be quite interesting. And the last card is, oh, geez, my leg. At least I don't think it. Yeah, it is. It is the my leg guy. I genuinely did not know this was in the set. So, dismember. Target creature gains -5/-5 until end of turn. My leg. It's quite funny that they put that in there. Like I said, that I genuinely didn't know that was going to be a thing. Originally when I bought this set, it did have a Krabby Patty as the other card for the land card, but I guess SpongeBob's house makes more sense as a command tower. But yeah, overall, will I buy Secret Lair again? Possibly. It depends what the say is. I know recently they did a Deadpool one for April Fools. I think with Deadpool, I like Deadpool, but not as much as some of the other franchises that Marvel has. So yeah, but I mean, the idea of just SpongeBob SquarePants in Magic the Gathering, I thought was just too tempting to pass up. So yes. So there has been an opening of the Secret Lair SpongeBob SquarePants products, Legends of Bikini Bottom. Oop, that's the cardboard, and also Lands Under the Sea. So yes. So most likely, unless something unique happens with Secret Lair, the next Magic the Gathering opening will probably be in September for the Spider-Man set. There's a little bit of controversy, I think, with Magic the Gathering now, because from the Final Fantasy set, which comes out next month, the Universe Beyond sets will now be standard legal. So yeah, that's caused a little bit of controversy, I think, with some Magic the Gathering players. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But obviously, for me, the big one's going to be Avatar at the end of the year. I know I'm going to be spending a lot on that one. I'm not going to lie about that. So yes. So I hope you enjoyed this opening. If you did, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to know when the newest CCG openings will be coming out. Hope you've enjoyed. And for now, this is SliferKing signing out.